What is up, everybody? This is Encavlosa. Today, coming at you with Dark Souls. Hell yeah, son. My jam. This is, I can say, my favorite game of all time. This is like the game that got me into like YouTube and stuff, man. That's how big this game was for me. Like watching playthroughs of this shit. Like this is how I got into like YouTube playthroughs and stuff. Like deep. I knew about YouTube before, but man, I really got into that shit afterwards. Because I played Dark Souls and I could never get past the past Firelink Shrine. I just kept on going down below to the Anor Londo, or was it New Londo rather. And I kept like going nowhere from there. I had no idea where to go because I was like, I don't know, I was like 10 when I played this or some shit. Like I literally couldn't find the way to the Undead Burg even. I was that young and dumb. So I started watching YouTube playthroughs, trying to find out how to beat this game. And I just fell in love with this shit, man. So, I'm bringing my love for this game to you all. And we're gonna go in deep into Dark Souls. Got that iconic opening sound. And I am playing on the Prepare to Die edition. As you can see, Dark Souls, and that says Prepare to Die edition. So I'm not playing the remastered version because fuck the remastered on PC. Doesn't really do anything for me. And of course I have DSFX enabled. First actually, I'm all out of character slots. Let's see what we got. We got Ben 10. That's the character I did with that old playthrough of where I beat Waylog S1 with just an unupgraded status. Got Paladin Leroy character, Azona. She's the one who will be deleting today for space. Fortunately, Rupert, that's my SL1 character. I got some PvP characters. Merc, Malcolm Sachs, for OA1, which is what I did. My character that I got all the achievements on. As you can see, I got a bunch of playtime on that. And a couple else was also kind of just like one I could delete. Fade, that was my PvP character, man. I'll show you guys that build for another season of Dark Souls, some other season, when I do a faith build. And then last year, which I used for my random bullshit background Dark Souls footage. So, say goodbye Azona. Maybe we'll come back someday. She has an int playthrough character, and we'll do that someday. But for now, start a new game. We're doing a strength build. And what I intend to show for this playthrough is a classic me experience of playing Dark Souls. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do, how I play through the game. And I have this idea for later seasons to add a little ambiance, add some music from other games into like sections of ambient music for levels, because there's not really any ambient music in Dark Souls necessarily for just levels, going for levels, except for Firelink Shrine basically. But for this playthrough, the first one, I just keep it plain and simple, the vanilla Dark Souls experience, so y'all can understand the feel and look of the game and the sound of it. And we'll mix stuff up in further playthroughs. Without further ado, let's name my character. Fuck it, let's go Rainier. We're doing a strength build. Gotta be Rainier, but hold on. I wanna make sure I'm spelling that right. Just gotta be sure, Yeah. No, it's not right. Dang it. Rainier, there, that's right. Okay, class. Be the bandit. That is the strength build per se. Low attunement. Low intelligence. It's pretty good. Because with Knight, you got a bit more attunement, a bit more faith, bit of wasted stats. So let's go bandit. Kind of has a more, Rainier look to it anyway. Master Key, since I'm doing how I play, showing you guys. I always start with Master Key usually. And strength build, large upper body, come on. I'm not gonna really try to make this look like Rainier and all, I don't know. We'll just do some random guy. Kind of like that swept back, you know, Conan Barbarian look or something. Braveheart look. Don't know about whatever this. I like the little lore they give, the description of the stuff, you know. Like dark purple, rare color of a near extinct race. Like I wonder if there's any characters in Dark Souls actually like have purple hair that you can see, or that are like under armor they have purple hair. Because bro, it's like, what is this near extinct race, bro? Probably just like a throwaway thing, but. And let's just mess him up a little. Okay, let's not make him too crazy. Alright, this is Rainier. Let's do it. Male, bandit, master key, large upper body, far east traveler, sweat back, dark brown. Let's do it.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
Oh, that's so good. I love
it. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Oh man, that intro still looks visually so fucking good after all these years. I still love how that looks. Beautiful.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Northern Undead Asylum. Let's do it. I'll also give you guys a warning. I'm using an Xbox controller right now. My A button has become a little sticky. Like, sometimes you might see me press it, and I don't know, might lag or something between when I'm trying to press multiple times or something. Thankfully, Dark Souls is a game that does not require the A button not very much at all for anything action-y. Of course, you got all the tutorial messages there. Don't need to read about those. Right, no more stuff. Got our brigand set. Light up the bonfire. Sit at it. Just for funsies. We're going into our first pseudo boss encounter. And of course, back up a little. See him just fine. And also, of course, you can hear down below Stray Demon. Hello. Cheap shot, and we're out. You can beat him with your fists, and I've done that multiple times. In fact, it's even on the channel. That last update video I did, channel update, I punched him to death with my fist. So I don't need to do that again, if you'll forgive me. Here, I like put on the shield, take out this bowman. If you're lucky, he'll drop you his bow, actually. Bandit shield does good damage. One of the better shields to kill people with. Kill that guy with. Get the trusty battle axe. Got C and D scaling. D in strength, D in dex. And now we are mid-rolling. Ooh. Oof. And I don't like the mid-roll. So, take off our gloves and we're good to go. Dodge the boulder. Oh, I said dodge that, I mean get hit by it. Apparently I still haven't remembered that it goes this way instead of this way. Gosh dang it. I looked like a fool. I'm gonna redeem myself. First parry of the game. Oh. Draggling down. Now let's go talk to our boy, little Oscar. broken down to the ceiling. And on a pile of rocks, that's gonna hurt, bro.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
Yummy.
Oh, and
That's
this.
Sun ID.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Didn't even move when I kicked him. It's clearly not faking. Oh, and he's dead. Oh. No. Alright, well. That won't be the last we see of him. He'll come back, guys. Don't worry. He's not really dead. He's just on a farm somewhere. On vacation, you know. Oh, and dodge the arrow because you... Look at that. You like this, guys? Oh. That time he got you. Pro arrow dodger. Ooh, see? Duck down with your character model. Arrow goes over you. You can do some little tricks like that. One of my favorite moves. Backstep running attack on these guys. One of the easiest ways to bait them out and catch them. Also, just parrying them is easy as fuck. Two-hander weapon. Jumping attack. Get an extra hit in before you actually do the real plunging attack. And now he's got no HP. So this fight is easy as all. Battle axe is a very good weapon. Short work with it. Got the build Pilgrim's Key. They can do a little bit of taunting. Hell yeah, bro. Come on. You suck, bro. Why don't you level up yourself or something, bro? Go farm some draglings. Come back. Come back in 10 years. Sorry, I just watched that donkey video. Little soul item over here. I don't think I'm gonna like on my way to like pick up literally every single item, but I do plan on showing you guys like about as much as I reasonably can without going completely out of my way.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
You like my bird voice?
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Very creative. Seems the inhabitants of Lordran are a very literal people. What's up, everybody? Oh, there's almost nobody here. Oh. In Lordran, level up, kindle at bonfires. Oh, sure thing, game. Pick up our 3 humanity. And I remember when that was 1 humanity. That's right. I'm an OG. I don't remember what year specifically I played this. Must have been like, yeah, I probably played like the, or the even DLC came out, yeah. Got the OG version as like a little kid, man. Crazy. Figure out how long I've been playing this game. Here we can level up. Using my souls and the acquired souls to level up. We can level up 3 times. That's pretty nice and tidy. Uses almost all of our souls. Let's head to 12 decks, because 12 decks will allow us to use most weapons in the game pretty much. I think I might need more for some Black Knight weapons, but we'll get there. No, we'll do that when we get there, is what I'm saying. Here's our morose friend, you could say. Crestfallen Knight.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Well, actually, sorry to correct you, Mr. Crestfallen, but it did stop me. You know, all those years ago when I was a little kid. I had no idea where to go. Because you were so fucking useless! Hell, man. Couldn't just tell little preteen me where to go? What the fuck? Hey, whatever. I forgive you. I forgive you. Alright. Well, let's do the things I do. Show you guys my little Firelink starting run through thing that I do. Petrus is there, but we'll talk to him later. Up here, pick up this soul. Go down in here. That's where an elevator will be later. But for now, we can just drop to the bottom. Get some free loot. Maybe it's Petrus's stash. Who knows? Can't be sure. Red Eye Orb. Got Talisman. Some Cast Miracles if wanted to. You don't. Filthy Priest. And we got a Morningstar, which is a strength weapon. But I don't imagine we'll get much use of it. And there might be some cases where bleed is useful, so we'll see then if we decide to use it. And there's a buttload of skeletons in the cemetery. Go figure. Avoid them. Ow. That's the one, like, major danger move that they have. Take a sip, just to be safe. And here's the big ass skeleton. Get the Zweihander. Actually a quality weapon, not really a strength weapon. Even though it's a big ass sword. Do a jump here to get a bit more distance. Ow. And they still clip you. Go here for the wing spear. Decidedly not a strength weapon. I don't think there's any strength spears. Drop here. Caduceus round shield. Or however you say that, I don't really know. Go through this little doorway along this ledge. Another little soul item right here. Go here, stay close, don't fall off. Sit at the bonfire to reset the skeleton's positions, because they are still following you. And that is a lot of loot gotten. Very short amount of time. Got all souls and stuff, some weapons. Fuck you looking at, huh? Get that sword out of my face. Alright. Well, now it's on part 2 of getting the sweet loot. So, we're gonna go down here to New Londo Ruins, and we're gonna get a nice little delicious item. That's pretty easy to get, for me at least, at this point. And I'll make our game easier. You guys may ask, why does a veteran like me need to make the early game easier for himself? To this degree, by getting all the sweet loot? Well, I don't know. I mean, you have to get it sometime, right? So I just figure, get it at the start of the game. Got a man here doing his little pose. Alright. You have survived today. And there's a blacksmith down over that way. He is a filthy magician blacksmith though, so screw him. S-Talk. Also not a strength weapon. Rush this thing. Pick up these curses now. Let's fight ghosts. But that is not what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to get a very special and rare item. Firekeeper Soul. That we can upgrade our SS Flask to +1. That will heal us a crap load this early in the game. To get it, you have to run through a bunch of ghosts. This little walkway. And here you can bonfire out, homeward bone out if you want. It's probably the safest way. As you can see, I just took a bunch of damage. But you can actually do that cleanly without taking a hit. But if you're scared of doing that run back, you can use a homeward bone right after you pick up the item, and you'll be safe pretty much every time, as long as you're not like a button fumbler. You don't panic or anything. And I used to do that, but after a while I just started doing it this way. It saves you a homeward bone, and it gives you the opportunity to do this area faster, because now that I'm still here, I can go get the other pieces of loot with my master key that I have. If I didn't have master key, I'd just go up back home right now. But since I do, I can get some more souls and some special items. But this area is pretty difficult not to die at. It can give you some trouble running through it all in one without dying. But we're gonna try our best. So here's an undead dragon. If you take these two pieces of loot, one of these two, he'll attack you. Take this one from his hand, he won't. And I think if you're a knight, maybe, you can pick up the Astora straight sword without it attacking you. Can't remember if that's a real thing. I haven't tried it in like forever. But I think I remember hearing that. But otherwise, he will attack you if you pick up one of those two items close to his chest. So, don't want to do that, because he'll pretty much guaranteed kill us. Run past these drakes. Careful with the lightning. They're pretty dangerous. Roll if you have to. At the last second to avoid lightning. This corpse up here has bandits actually. But we already have that, so we don't need to pick it up. Roll here. Ow. Might die. Lightning might reach us up. Yep. Ooh. Womp womp. That's what I was saying about being dangerous. I got clipped there at the end by the third drake. Blew me down. I couldn't get the item fast enough going up that ladder. But that's okay. We only lost 72 souls, no humanity. But that's perfectly fine.